on returning to New Zealand after that, I had a year up there, so sort of 96, I came back, and it sort of got a bit of my home brewing hobby had become a bit of an obsession, and I came back to New Zealand and discovered that there was a little brewery that had opened up, and I went and asked them for a job. They said no. They actually said no every weekend for a whole year until they employed me. But over that time, I sort of started investigating sort of where were the other breweries around New Zealand. And at the time, people only thought there was about 10 or 12, but because there was no network or communication or industry body, which we have like today, I actually started building a website sort of back in 96, which was, I guess, unheard of for people, because people didn't even know what the internet was. I was like way too far ahead of the curve. But I built a website called the New Zealand Brewers Network, which I guess you can go and look at on is it archive.org. And so I built that up over a number of years, and we found that there were 60 odd breweries in New Zealand. And I worked that out by, once I'd find a new brewery, I'd ring them up and go, well, who do you know in your local area? And sort of I was connecting the network together, but then putting it online and putting their contact information, phone numbers, any other information I could gather to put on there for people to look at. I guess as new technologies came along, like animated GIFs and stuff, I was able to make that page look more interesting, exciting, and have the sort of under construction logo there too. And so I had all that, and basically I guess I've grown up with sort of the beer community and the internet as it's grown, and as each tool has come along for the internet, I've sort of tried to build something for the community. So from there, the website grew a bit, and in '98 I got an offer from realbeer.com, which was a San Francisco-based company, to merge with them. So I left brewing at that stage, which was a bit unfortunate because I just won Supreme Champion Beer of New Zealand in '99, and then 3 months later I said, oh, thanks very much, I'm going to join the internet. And so I became their Australasian business development manager. But at that stage, it was still early days in New Zealand, and I was trying to sell websites to breweries that didn't even know what email was. So trying to sell a website to them was a big challenge. And as time went on, we built out an e-commerce site. I started selling beer online, and then we had the NASDAQ crash. So prior to that, the company was just about to go IPO in the States, and so I was an internet millionaire on paper, but very quickly I was unemployed. Because they're a California-based company. They had office in London, which my brother, who started out in email, got into media design, sort of focused on the internet, ended up working for them, but based in London. So NASDAQ crashed. They said, we're only keeping our California office, everyone in Canada and Germany and London, and me and another part-time guy in Australasia, you're on your own. So sort of needing some more income, I got back into brewing under contract, but still building up the website.